latest in local sports from News 3 New Mexico.
Whoa, I am sorry I just got back into the News 3 sports spot. It's just crazy how much I have for you today in sports. We will start it off with a little college football. The Texas Tech Red Raiders took on the Oklahoma State Cowboys on Saturday. Here's a closer look on how the Red Raiders played. The Tech Red Raiders took on the undefeated Oklahoma State Cowboys on Saturday. They wanted to open this game up strong, but the first quarter didn't seem that way.
You know, we came out, we're going to try to set the tempo with throwing the ball down the field, mixing the run in. They took away our screen passes, forced us to throw the ball into the wind early in the first quarter, and we just didn't execute.
This lack of execution was predominant in the entire game. In the first half alone, the Red Raiders only had 180 total yards compared to the Cowboys' 298, with 109 of that on the ground.
We had no answer for their running game. You know, they threw it pretty good, but you know, when you can run inside and outside, you're going to have a long day, and we had a long day.
A long day it was, with so many fumbles and drop passes. It showed that the Red Raiders were just not themselves from the start, and execution seemed to be the big problem.
Definitely execution. I mean, we had a couple drop passes in the first couple drives. We didn't run the ball too much in the first couple drives. Once we started running the ball and getting it going, it started opening up for us. Whatever it is, we got to find a way to get started faster.
Tech lost this game 34-17. While they might have been outmatched, they need to put this loss behind them and prepare for Colorado next week.
You know, we'll have to go back and look at film, and the biggest thing, you know, in everything is, you know, make sure you got the right guys in the right place doing the right things. So again, you have to go back and look at the film and see where those holes were, and you know, see who wasn't doing the right thing, and make sure you get the right guys doing the right things.
The Red Raiders will play the Colorado Buffaloes this Saturday at 1:30 p.m. in Boulder. It is Colorado's homecoming game, but the Red Raiders still want to go in and steal that crown from the Buffaloes.
From News 3 New Mexico.
After 6 years of being Eastern New Mexico's head coach for Greyhound football, Mark Roboto has been asked by the university to step down as head coach. Coach Roboto agreed with the university and put in for his resignation.
No, it's tough. It's hard. It's not pleasant. I don't like it at all. It's basically saying we don't want you anymore. We want somebody else, and that hurts. That hurts your ego a little bit. But what it really hurts me is, you know, it affects my assistant coaches' lives, and it affects my players' lives. You know.
Roboto's overall record at Eastern stands at 25-51. He finished up this last season with a record of 2-9. Coach Roboto would have liked to win more games, but he still has no regrets.
I don't have any regrets. I don't have any regrets at all. I wish I could have won more games. I would have liked to have won more games, though, for my players. Not for the alumni, not for the higher-ups, not for anybody like that, for my kids. You know, I always told everybody I didn't work for the president or the athletic director. I worked for those 140 kids.
Coach Roboto's biggest concern while coaching here at Eastern New Mexico was his players. His personal mission statement was change the world one player at a time, and it was really implemented into his program.
Our two goals in Greyhound football always were graduate and win. Winning is incredibly important in a program. It absolutely is, but if I'm going to change that young man's life, he needs to graduate. Graduating with a degree changes your life forever, changes your family's life, changes your children's life, so on and so forth. So that was always really important to me.
Mark Roboto has been on Eastern's coaching staff since 1997, starting off as a linebacker coach. He has lived in Portales and said he loves Portales and Eastern New Mexico University. So what comes next for Mark Roboto?
Looking for jobs. I'm looking for jobs. I know I can help somebody win football games, and I know I can help kids. I've been doing that for 27 years. I've been changing kids' lives for 27 years. That's really important to me. You know, at the end, when this thing's all said and done, 10 years from now, they'll kind of remember the record, but hopefully they'll remember the work that we did with these young people.